Welcome, parents and students, to Spanish River's Acceleration Coursework Night. I'm Mrs. Castellano, the proud principal of Spanish River High School. We are very passionate here at River around ensuring that every student reaches their highest potential while here at Spanish River. We work to foster students' interests and accelerate them in the subject area that they love and one in which they are most likely to be successful. Research shows that students who take AP and AICE courses in high school are much more likely to be successful in college. The key is ensuring that the timing is right and students are not overwhelmed by taking too many of these courses at the same time. We use past test scores and potential reports to determine where students should be placed. In some cases, we will move students into the courses for which we think they are ready, so they are challenged. I hope you take the opportunity to hear from our amazing AP and AICE teachers this evening and just how passionate they are about their courses. Find the courses that are right for you and that you're most interested in when choosing classes. Current success builds future success, so keep working hard, Sharks and future Sharks.
Hi, I'm Melissa Loyacona, and I'm the guidance coordinator here at Spanish River High School. First, we want to go over some graduation requirements for all students. In order to graduate high school, students must have 24 credits. A credit is equal to a year-long course. This includes 4 credits of English, which means each year students will take English class. Students must have 4 credits of math, where at least 3 of those courses are taken in high school. For science, students must have 3 high school credits, where 1 must be a biology credit, 1 must be a physical science credit or chemistry, and a 3rd credit in a science elective, such as marine science, environmental science, or physics. For social studies credits, 10th grade students take world history, 11th graders take U.S. history, and senior students take U.S. government for half the year and economics the other half. For physical education requirement, students must have at least 1 credit that could either be the class called HOPE, Health Opportunities for Physical Education, or students may take personal fitness and physical activity PE class, such as team sports, basketball, or weight training. For the performing or practical arts category, students must have at least 1 credit of those. That could include art, drama, stagecraft, chorus, band, or journalism. The rest of the 24 credits are considered elective credits. If a student would like to go straight to the university and/or qualify for the Bright Futures Scholarship, they will need to take at least 2 years of the same foreign language. In addition, one of each student's courses must be done virtual. This usually is satisfied through Florida Virtual School online or at flvs.net. The rest of the 24 credits are considered elective credits. If a student would like to go straight to the university and/or qualify for the Bright Futures Scholarship, they will need at least 2 years of the same foreign language. In addition, one of each student's courses must be done online. This is usually satisfied through Florida Virtual School online at flvs.net. GPA stands for Grade Point Average. Students receive a GPA in high school based on how they do with their semester or year-long grades in each course attempted. Students are required to get a 2.0 GPA or C average in order to graduate high school. Students who would like to go to university straight out of the high school will need at least a 3.0 GPA, which is a B average. Let's take a look at what a top 9th grade student's schedule might look like. These students may or may not be in an academy. For English, these students would be enrolled in AICE General Paper. For math, some of our accelerated students are placed in Algebra 2 Honors. For social studies, these high achievers can take either AP Human Geography or AICE International History. For foreign language, the students may be in Spanish 2. For science, they could be in Biology Honors. And the elective choices would be based on a student's interests, or if in an academy, they would be in the academy electives. In addition to a GPA, there's also something called an HPA, which stands for Honors Point Average. The HPA is weighted higher based if a student is taking an honors or AP classes. For example, an A in a regular class is worth 4 points in the GPA. However, in honors, it's 4.5 in the HPA, or 6 points in an AP or AICE course. Bright futures and universities will look at the HPA, as they want to see that students have challenged themselves while they were in high school. These 3 columns show you how students receive their HPA based on the course rigor, as well as grades. When looking at this chart, you can clearly see that no matter what level of course that students are placed in, great grades will contribute to a higher HPA. In order to graduate high school, students must have at least 20 hours of community service. These are due December 1st of 11th grade year. However, many scholarship programs like Bright Futures require at least 75 hours of community service. And if a student is going for the highest level of Bright Futures, including the AICE diploma candidates, his or her goal should be at least 100 hours, as that is what is required. Students are encouraged to begin working on this requirement during the summer between 8th and 9th grade, as it will count towards high school. Students may do community service at any non-for-profit organization. This could include the library, humane society, or a church or synagogue. We also have opportunities that can be found on the Spanish River website, including online community service options due to the COVID pandemic. Our goal is for all Spanish River graduates to leave with at least 1 AP, AICE, industry certification, or dual enrollment course. The rigor of high school courses is the best predictor of college success. In addition, these accelerated opportunities often assist students explore what their strengths or interest may be before they enter college or the workforce. For this year's course selection and registration process, teachers and school counselors will place students in academic core classes based on their potential as well as past work performance. Students can then select their electives that they would be interested in having their schedules by marking 1 to 6 on the Google form. Students are required to submit this Google form to ensure that they will be scheduled for the academic courses that they're interested in. Students can only submit this form one time, and they must be logged into their own Google account. Now you'll be hearing from our principal, Mrs. Castellano, who will further discuss why students should consider accelerated courses here at Spanish River High School.
Why should you consider taking an AP or AICE course? Taking an AP or AICE course not only better prepares you for college, but it also helps you have a more competitive college application by increasing your HPA. It increases your ability to earn college scholarships as well. Research shows that students that take accelerated courses in high school have a 90% persistence rate in college compared to those students who do not take a course, coming in at 60%. Now you're going to hear from Ms. Calanzani about our AICE Cambridge program and its advantages.
Thank you, Mrs. Castellano. Hi everyone, I'm Ms. Calanzani and I serve as the teacher coordinator for the AICE program here at Spanish River. And I also teach the AICE Business Studies in the Entrepreneurship Academy. Perhaps you parents or students have heard others talking about AICE and weren't quite sure what it was. By the end of this, I hope that you will have a better understanding and get excited about signing up for the first or next AICE class in your roster. At Spanish River, we take great pride in the courses and education we offer our students and are always looking for additional opportunities that can benefit our students. With an already amazing AP program established, we were looking to find courses that didn't compete but complemented and supplemented an already incredible program. That led us to Cambridge AICE program. AICE courses are college-level classes and are offered to all grade levels, 9 through 12. The focus is on a collaborative learning environment as well as an investigative approach. More than 10,000 schools that offer Cambridge courses worldwide, including 150 in Florida, and that number continues to grow. It is celebrated as the world's largest provider of international examinations, which makes it one of the most recognized in the entire world. There are 2 different levels of AICE classes, the AS and AICE, which I'm going to explain a little bit more about later in the presentation. The exams are administered at the end of the year to assess students and determine if the college credit will be awarded. Students earn either an A, B, C, D, E, or a U on the exams, and an E or higher is considered passing. Most exams are administered in April, May, or June. One of the major things people are unaware of is just how well received the AICE credits are. Cambridge qualifications are accepted over 1,400 institutions across 195 countries, and there's over 600 private and out-of-state universities in the United States alone. Some important things to know are that all 12 public colleges and universities in the state of Florida accept AICE exam credits as mandated by the Florida Department of Education, and all Ivy League universities recognize and accept AICE credits. Now, here at Spanish River. Back in 2008-2009 school year, I had the privilege of teaching one of the first courses that was reintroduced to our school, AICE Business Studies. As I mentioned before, there wasn't another college course credit there offered at our school or available, and that's why we brought in the program to offer an additional opportunity to our students. Since then, the program has grown tremendously and now offers 15 different courses. We have more than 1,000 students currently enrolled in the AICE classes, and during the 2019-2020 school year, we administered 1,100 exams. I'm proud to say I work with some of the most amazing teachers that put in endless effort to improve the teaching each year. A few would like to mention that have established a successful track record, being the AICE Travel and Tourism course, consistently scoring 15 to 20% higher than the national average. Marine Science scoring 10 to 15% higher than the national average, and the Business Studies course 40 to 50% higher than the national average. With new courses being added each year, we look forward to more continued success. So, besides the amazing courses and incredible teachers, there's even more reason to look at the AICE program, and that's for the AICE diploma. You are not required to be working toward the AICE diploma in order to take these classes, but if you do go after the diploma, it includes some huge benefits. The first exemption from the physical education requirement, exemptions from the online course requirement, and an exemption from the fine arts requirement, but it doesn't stop there. One of the major advantages to earning the AICE diploma is that students automatically qualify for the Bright Future Scholarship in Florida with the 100 required hours of community service. With increasing ACT and SAT score requirements on the horizon, earning your AICE diploma offers a huge advantage. So now that I have your attention, I'll explain just how you can go after that AICE diploma. In order to earn the AICE diploma, students must earn 7 points in the 5 different categories. The core category requires all candidates to take the Global Perspectives course. In addition to that, the students must take one course from each category. Category 1 being Science and Math, Category 2, Languages, Category 3, Arts and Humanities, and Category 4, Interdisciplinary Skills-Based courses. One more thing to remember is that most of the AICE courses have 2 different levels, AS and A. And when a student takes the AS level only, they earn 1 point. But when taking the AS and A in combination for an entire school year, they earn 2 points in that academic year. So the points can add up quickly to the required 7. In the next slide, you'll see all the courses currently available at Spanish River. Here you'll see there are several options to choose from in the different categories. What you'll also notice is that next to each course, it is listed with an AS-A, then both levels are taught together in one academic year, earning you the 2 points that I mentioned before. And don't forget, each course is worth 3 credits in college. As you can see, AICE is an amazing program growing rapidly at our school. It offers variety and areas of study that may not have been offered before. It's an opportunity for students to grow and better prepare for their academic future while securing college credits and a scholarship opportunity. Thank you so much for your time. And now I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Turner, who's going to explain the fantastic AP program we have here as well.
Thank you, Ms. Calanzani, for the presentation about the AICE courses. Not only are we lucky enough here at Spanish River to have a vigorous AICE program, but we really have the best of both worlds because we also have an amazingly successful advanced placement program. So what is AP? As parents, maybe some of us took 1, maybe 2 AP courses in all of high school. The game has changed a little bit somewhat since then. AP courses are basically college-level introductory courses that are taken while a student is still in high school. Students are then examined at the end of that course, and that exam is going to replicate what college students should know and be able to do after that introductory course. If you score a 3 or better on those AP exams, most colleges will award credit. And a fun fact, recently in the state of Florida, it's now policy that if you score 3 or better, all state university system colleges and universities are giving credit for scores of 3 or better. So colleges, they're going to use this AP information sometimes for placement, sometimes for credit, sometimes for both. But you might want to check out your college that you're interested in to see what their AP policy is. So one thing we really also should point out is that College Board in recent years has made equity and access the absolute hallmark of the program. All right, they want you to walk into an AP classroom on a campus, and they want the students who sit in that course to be as close as possible, mirroring the diversity that you might see in your courtyard, in your cafeteria, walking around in the hallways of your school. So equity and access is really important to us here at Spanish River. We want kids to take the most challenging courses that they're prepared for without really, inhibiting them or restricting them from these amazing opportunities. And Florida is, of course, a big part of that. The Florida legislature is big in, as I said, not just AICE, but also with AP. And here's some data that shows you AP examinees and AP students who score a 3 or better on the AP exams. And look at both of those lines, all right, with that nice upward sloping trajectory. Not only are we getting more kids to take the courses, but we're also seeing that students are becoming more successful. Now, we mentioned performance. So this goes back just about half a decade or so in the state of Florida. And you'll notice that red bar on the left there, that's the number of students who score a 1. You score a 1 just by walking in the door. And look what's happened. We've reduced the students scoring 1s, and this is statewide data for the state of Florida, by 43%. Right? We've also reduced the number of kids who are scoring a 2. A 2, it means that you learned something, but maybe you didn't know quite enough to get college credit. Still okay. But look at the students who score 3 or better, right? We're increasing 11% the 3s, 17% the 4s, and a whopping 26% more 5s, right? And this is statewide data. Now, the course that I teach, AP Human Geography, is the fastest growing AP course in the United States of America. When I started teaching this course at Spanish River 18 years ago, there were only 2,000 test takers nationally. We now test almost 250,000 students every year in this AP course. All right, here at Spanish River, we have hundreds of kids taking AP Human Geography every single year. You can see by this map, all right, hey, it is geography after all, right? We have 34,000 students across the state of Florida who are enrolled in an AP Human Geography course for the year 2017. And this was the most recent data that I could get from my friends over at the College Board, right? But we can share more recent data as soon as we might get it. So, how does this add up statistically? So across the United States of America, almost 39% of high school students are taking at least one AP exam by the time they graduate high school, right? In the state of Florida, 56% of kids, as they matriculate through high school, are going to take at least one AP course. And here at Spanish River High School, that number is 72%. It's an outstanding achievement, and it's a great credit to the administration, to the faculty, the staff, but also it's important for parents and students to see these opportunities and avail themselves of these opportunities. So now, let's look at some hard numbers. Mom and dad, you have to write a lot of checks over the next 4 years as your child is going to go off, not in high school, but as they go off to college. Wouldn't it be great if we can get them to graduate on time? Right? Wouldn't it be great if we could get them to, do the work that is expected within 4 years? Because then we don't have to pay more. So here's what's interesting about AP. Even if you take the course, right, and you score a 1 on the exam, you're 21% more likely to finish within 4 years. right? As opposed to the student who didn't take either AP nor dual enrollment nor AICE nor anything, those students, the persistence rate is a lot lower. But look what happens when you start scoring a 2, right? It's up to 32% more likely. When you score a 3 or better, it's 44% more likely. And if you're a high achieving student, you're doing really well on an AP exam, you're more than 50% more likely to finish college on time. Now, here at Spanish River, we have more than 20 offerings across the AP universe. And this is just a sampling within the social studies, the sciences, mathematics, English and language arts, all kinds of great vocational and technical and artistic electives. There really is an AP course out there for everyone, and you can certainly find one that you can be successful and pursue your passions. Now, we talk about all the opportunities, but let's get down to the brass tacks. Let's talk about the performance data right here at Spanish River High School. There is a tremendous faculty of teachers who are giving kids amazing opportunities to learn at a college level while still in high school. Here are just a few of these numbers. I selected ones where they're significantly above the national average. AP English Literature, all right, 31 points above the national average. Chemistry, an incredible 78% versus 56%, right? Both of our history courses, AP World, AP US History, in the Social Studies department with tremendous numbers, as well as electives like AP Psychology, my own class, AP Human Geography. Also, AP Computer Science. That's one of the newer courses that College Board is offering to students because we're recognizing that the world is changing and kids need to be computer literate. And we didn't just pick high pass rate numbers. All of these courses, not only are they incredibly successful, but they have hundreds of students taking each of these classes. So, this is data just for Spanish River High School from 2016 to 2020, mirroring that same period of time that I showed you earlier, right? This is the total number of students on our campus who take at least one AP class. These are unique kids. This is not one kid taking 8 exams, right? You can see that we've increased by 300 kids or so the amount of students who are taking an AP class and sitting for these AP exams. Now, we also have kids who take multiple tests, right? So we've increased the number of exams that are taken from just over 2,000 to now almost 2,700 exams. And look at that performance data. That is an incredible, incredible number for Spanish River High School. Our Sharks, from 700 exams of 3 or better to now approaching 1,000. And wouldn't it be great to see that number continue to go? The percentages, it's amazing. Look at this. With increased opportunity, with increased enrollment, with increased participation, the percentage of kids who are scoring 3 or better really has held pretty steady, even though we're opening up these opportunities for more different kids to be able to sit and take an AP course. And it really goes back to what I talked about with equity and access. Success is not just for the gifted, success is for the prepared. What we want is for kids to have opportunities to be successful so that they can show us what they know and what they're able to do. Thank you for your attention. I'm going to pass it on to my friend Melissa Loyacona. She's going to talk to you a little bit about dual enrollment.
Dual enrollment is a program where high school students take college-level courses. Palm Beach County Schools will provide the tuition and books at either Palm Beach State or FAU for our students. The grades would go on both the high school and the college transcript. Dual enrollment does need to be taken very seriously, as any poor grades or withdrawals may affect the college admission and future financial aid. For dual enrollment, students must show a minimum cumulative GPA of at least a 3.0, as well as dual enrollment ready scores on either the ACT, SAT, PSAT, or PERT test. Students can start this program after earning at least 4 high school credits. If you have any further questions on anything you saw or heard today, please feel free to reach out either to me, Mrs. Loyacona, or Mrs. Gorin, the assistant principal. Our email addresses are displayed for you.
Hi, my name's Mrs. Bujalski,
And I'm Amy McLeod.
and we teach AP Language and Composition here at Spanish River. This is my 5th year at River.
And my 5th year also.
And if you were to ask a student, what they would say about our course, I would say they would probably say it's rigorous but rewarding, and that a lot of the skills we teach can actually be applied to other courses that they take. And personally for me, what I like teaching most about this course is the fact that we're introducing really the art of rhetoric for the first time, and kind of seeing, students really be open to that concept and how it is used in so many different types of text that they see.
And really having students look at the persuasive techniques that are used. I think that the number one thing that our students take away from our course is the high-level analysis skills that we teach, and also adding just that level of sophistication to the writing that kind of goes beyond maybe the typical English class.
Another thing they would probably say when they walk in, they never know what's coming for them, an essay or something fun with writing.
Exactly.
Hi, I am Christina Gray, and I teach AICE General Paper. This is my first year at Spanish River High School and my 17th year teaching in Palm Beach County. If you asked a student what they would say about this course, they would say it is unlike any other language arts course they have ever taken before. What I like about teaching AICE General Paper is that you're able to apply learning from all of your subject areas and really use your critical thinking and writing skills to communicate your thoughts and emotions and feelings about all kinds of topics. The number one thing students should take away from this course is that it is a foundational course that will open the door to success in all of your other AICE classes as you continue here at Spanish River. It allows you to develop critical thinking and communication skills that are not only useful in academic settings, such as college, but also useful in the world of work. AICE General Paper really is a preparation course to help you be successful everywhere else you plan to be.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Hoffman, and I teach AICE English Literature. This is a course that is designed by Cambridge, and they regulate the curriculum. It comprises poetry, prose, usually short stories in our case, and drama. And the exam will be a combination of those three, and they change the design every 2 years so that it keeps everybody hopping. My favorite part of the course is really the analysis, which is what you will be writing about. The exam is 4 essays over 2 different sessions where you analyze, as I said, the combination of poetry, prose, and drama. But I particularly love the study of punctuation. I know that sounds very strange. That falls into the structure of the piece, whichever the piece is, because punctuation makes such a difference in terms of inference. And I think what the students like best about this is there is such a variety of traditional and contemporary literature. So I hope I see you there. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mr. Deacon, and this is my 3rd year teaching at Spanish River. So a little bit about the course. If you ask anybody about our course, well, a couple questions come to mind. Do you want to show the world your creativity? Do you want the opportunity to think outside the box? Well, then this is the class for you. This course helps develop an appreciation of concepts and the study of the English language, as well as allow you to expand your critical thinking skills. By analyzing and interpreting various texts in a range of forms, you will be able to learn invaluable skills that will help you prepare for the future.
Hi, I'm Mrs. McLeod.
And I'm Mrs. Davidson.
And I've been teaching here at River for about 5 years.
This is my 2nd year teaching here at River.
And we teach AICE English Language.
That's right. And piggybacking off of Mr. Deacon, in preparing for the future, this course will fulfill your language requirement to earn your AICE diploma. So, while you are developing an appreciation in the study of the English language, you're also ensuring that you're on the right path to receiving the Bright Future Florida Academic Scholars Award.
And AICE English Language really gives you the foundation in analysis and sophisticated writing needed to be successful in upper-level courses such as AP Lang, AS Literature, and AP Lit. I also teach AP Lang, and this course will definitely prepare you for the multiple essays and analysis questions that are required for that exam. So we look at a variety of authors, a variety of rhetorical techniques, and all of that is going to serve you well when you take those upper level courses.
Hi, I'm Ms. Shanti, and I've been teaching AP Lit for over 30 years. AP Lit is a senior English course. It is a college-level class, and the focus is on short stories, novels, plays, and poetry. There is a lot of reading and writing included in this course. Students will learn how to analyze and write literary analysis essays. This course will help prepare you with the necessary writing and analytical skills to succeed in any course you take in college. So join me, because AP students will go on an adventure by reading literature and learning about life, other cultures, history, and how to communicate with others. You also are given the opportunity to earn college credit for the course by taking the AP Lit exam at the end of the school year in May.
Hello, my name is Ms. Pena, and I teach the AP Spanish Language and Culture and the AP Spanish Literature and Culture course here at Spanish River High School. The Spanish Language and Culture course encompasses about 6 themes, which we will use to learn about Spanish-speaking cultures worldwide. The Spanish Literature and Culture course will help you learn about historical figures, literary elements, literary times. We dive into many different genres, and we also learn about contemporary authors that are making a statement in the literary world today. I look forward to seeing you next year in my class, and go Sharks!
Hi, I'm Stephen Cochran, and I teach AICE Accounting at Spanish River High School. AICE Accounting is an advanced accounting class that prepares you for cost accounting, financial accounting, managerial accounting, and financial analysts. So, why take AICE Accounting? Well, it gives you a head start when you get to university, but even better, it's kind of a 2-for-1. We get 2 AICE credits instead of just 1 during the class, because we cover all the material for both the AS and the AL exam. I hope to see you in AICE Accounting, and thank you.
Hello, my name is Ms. Kalanzani, and I joined the amazing team at Spanish River back in 2011 in the math department, but have been teaching the AICE Business Studies AS and A since it began in 2008. The thing I love most about teaching this class is the relevance of material. In all their years teaching this course, I've never once had a student turn to me and say, "When am I ever going to use this?" The material we learn applies to everyday life. It allows students to learn about all aspects of business, including marketing, human resources, finance, accounting, but all while developing their communication and soft skills. I believe students would say my course is challenging but rewarding. I also feel that it has helped them understand the business world around them, and also created some interesting and informed conversations around the dinner table at home. I think that the #1 thing students take from my class is the realization that no matter what career or industry you desire, business is everywhere. So the knowledge you gain is something that you will always use in the future, no matter what.
I'm Mrs. Burke, and I teach AICE Travel and Tourism. I've been at Spanish River for 22 years, and students would say my class is something they look forward to during the day. I love teaching AICE Travel and Tourism because I feel like it gives the students a real live experience on event planning and what goes into the travel and tourism industry, from marketing, management, to even event planning. The #1 things kids take away from my course would be the perspective that it takes a lot to make things look easy.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Delaney, and I teach AICE Media Studies here at Spanish River. The class is in 2 different sections: AS Film, where we look at various movies and production companies and make our own films, or AS Print, where we work on The Galleon, our award-winning school newspaper, where we publish 6 issues and then our own magazines at the end of the year. For those who have already taken the AS level course, we also offer A Media Studies, which would offer media ecology, where you learn about different types of media in the world. So we hope you can join us.
In AP 2D Art and Design, some of the skills you'll develop are the following: investigating the materials, processes, and ideas that artists and designers use, communicating your ideas about works of art and design, and practicing experimenting and revising as you create your own work. In this course, you will develop your skills in a two-dimensional medium such as graphic design, photography, collage, printmaking, and others as you learn the principles of 2D design. You'll create artwork that reflects your own ideas and skills in that you've learned.
Hi, my name is Mr. Kipp and I teach Cambridge International History here at Spanish River. This is actually my first year here at Spanish River. It's absolutely fantastic to be here. My course, International History, really what it is, it's eye-opening, I think, for the most part. It really gives students an opportunity to take a deep dive into international history and all of the international perspectives that comes with it. I really like teaching this course because a lot of times students come in with a lot of prior knowledge. That's a really great thing, but they don't necessarily understand how complicated international history is and how conflict resolution has played such a major role in the course of history. When students leave my class, I think the biggest takeaway that they have is the potential for conflict to shape the world is relatively great. And having an educated populace in a nation is extremely significant and important, really to promote peace into the future and a lasting peace into the future.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Jones, and I've been teaching here at Spanish River for 27 years. I'm thrilled to introduce one of the two AP history courses I teach, AP European History. In this elective course, we get to travel back to medieval Europe and witness the dawn of better times beginning with the Renaissance in 1450. We follow the explorers to the New World, we keep up with the many clashes over religion, and we keep track of the royal intrigue and political changes in the various European states. From arranged marriages to love matches, the bubonic plague to vaccinations, from absolute monarchies and communist dictators to more liberal democratic rulers, AP Euro covers it all. If you like drama, you're gonna get drama. It's drama, drama, and more drama. In fact, after 10 years of teaching this class, I still can't get enough of the Defenestration of Prague. They actually throw people out of a window, and they're not on the first floor of the castle. AP European History covers 1450 to present day, and not only looks at what happens from the European perspective, but we get to stop and we get to take a look at what's happening from the other perspective. And that's what I think is unique about AP European History. We make connections, and we provide a balance of information, and that's actually what the students love about the class. That and all the fun we have with the different activities. I mean, come on, we get to talk about King Henry VIII, and he did have 6 wives and all, so we're gonna cover everything. If you're intrigued, and you're a sophomore, junior, or senior, AP Euro is a great companion class to AP World History Modern because Euro will give you more depth in that region's history. Juniors in AP US History enjoy the focus on Europe because it gives the other guy's perspective when it comes to events you're learning in American history. The United States is so closely tied to European, we're friends and we're foes. By the time you're a senior, this class turns into a walk in the park because you're comfortable with the academic rigor of AP courses and you already have a solid foundation in historical knowledge. So it's just a great fit for any student who's a good writer and loves historic intrigue. I would love for you to join me on this adventure that I call AP European History.
Hi there, I'm Kevin Turner, and I teach Advanced Placement Human Geography here at Spanish River High School. This is my 21st year at Spanish River and the 18th time that I've taught AP Human Geography. Students, I think, would say about my class that it's challenging, but that it's fair. It's mostly 9th graders, although increasingly we've got sophomores, juniors, and seniors who are taking AP Human Geography. Many of them are taking an AP class for the very first time. So it is outside the comfort zone a little bit, but as we know, if you want to grow, you got to be prepared to be uncomfortable. That's why we take the training wheels off the bike, kids. What I love teaching most about my class is that it is so relevant. We love to say that everything is geographical. Geography is everything around you, particularly a course like human geography. So I think the number one thing kids take away from my class is understanding how they can become spatial thinkers in whatever career field or program of study they decide to tackle next, because there are so many applicable life lessons that come from the world of geography. And that, in a nutshell, is AP Human Geography.
Hi, the course is AP Government and Politics. My name is Mr. Marks. I've been teaching for many years at Spanish River High School. Political science is my passion. It's where all my education is in, and it's what my passion is. What would the students say about my course? They would say it's the most interesting and awesome class that they have ever taken, and that it was a life-changing experience. What do I love most about teaching this class? The students, of course. I love teaching seniors in advanced placement. I love teaching the oldest and most mature, most intellectually advanced group that Spanish River High School and the public school system has to offer. What would I say is the number one thing that students would get out of my class? Hopefully they would get civic knowledge, that they would get a really big sense of civic duty. I really hope that they have an ability to analyze and synthesize, especially in essay writing once they leave my class. I really hope that they get a deep understanding of the groups and the issues, the parties, the candidates, and voting, so that once they get this understanding of the groups and the issues surrounding politics, that they can choose their own political party, that they have a better understanding of how to choose a candidate, and that they become a much greater and a much deeper informed voter, and that they just become more civically minded and more better to engage as citizens in our political system. So I hope that seniors take the course, and thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Robert Heinrichs, and I've been teaching here at River for 11 years. The AP course that I teach is Macroeconomics. By the way, it's the best course you're ever going to take. The thing that I love most about this class is that I'm teaching students a class that's extremely relevant, timely, and part of their life and in the news every day. Macroeconomics is our national economy and how it works, and how the government and the Federal Reserve manage and steer the economy. After taking this class, watching and reading the news should make a whole lot more sense. Students should be able to make wiser decisions on which government policies will help the economy and which might actually hurt it. They should also have an understanding of some of the short and long-term effects of government and Federal Reserve policy on the economy. This should make them not only more knowledgeable, but better citizens as well. The number of students taking this class has increased steadily for the last 5 years. Students taking this class will tell you that while the work is challenging and fast-paced, if you keep up, it is not overwhelming and you will learn a lot. I would love to see everyone take this class, and I believe it is possible for everyone to do well if they're willing to work hard. All right, so a quick overview of the class. We have our national economy, and our economy goes through business cycles, all right? And we measure those cycles by measuring inflation, GDP, and unemployment. And then we work at fixing the economy with the federal government and the Federal Reserve. All right, so once again, I hope I see all of you as seniors in AP Macroeconomics.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Collins.
And I'm Mrs. Jones. And we
teach AP World History Modern to sophomores here at Spanish River. I've been teaching at Spanish River for 8 years. Fun fact, I graduated from Spanish River, so I have walked in your shoes.
I've been teaching at Spanish River for 27 years. Fun fact, my children graduated from Spanish River, so I've been a River parent too.
We are here to talk about AP World History Modern. I have taught it for 5 years, and Mrs. Jones has taught it for 4 years now. While the rigor is real, you can do it. If our students could get through last spring's distance learning and still succeed in the AP exam in May, you can do it too, because that's what we do. We are here for you.
Our students like this course because of the intriguing stories about places near and far. History isn't boring. Have you heard about Genghis Khan and his ginormous family line? We cover him and all the other Mongol leaders too. We study China, and we sing about the Chinese dynasties, and we even practice haiku when we get to Japan.
Gold, salt, spices, the trade routes have it all. You name the trade network, and we have you covered. Be it the Indian Ocean, Silk Road, or Atlantic, you will become an expert on trade and commerce as regional trade becomes global.
There is good in the world, and there's bad too. But we're going to discuss both sides of events in AP World History Modern, and then we're going to make the connections to present day. Our students appreciate that because they can start conversations with their parents and impress them with their up-to-date knowledge on current issues in the world. Parents eat that up.
AP World History Modern is open to all sophomores who are good writers and have a GPA of 3.0. While it is rigorous, our students come back and tell us that we helped prepare them for collegiate academics. They feel that they are 2 steps ahead of their peers and enjoyed learning the content. I love teaching this class because I love the students and I love the history. Plus, it's really cool to watch kids grow in their confidence and realize that they can do hard things.
I love teaching this class because it's so great to see the young sophomores grow and mature throughout that year into students with poise and confidence. And it's so exciting to see them once they come out of that exam in May and they've conquered it. That sense of accomplishment really is a great feeling. I love history, and I love to share my passion for the storytelling with my students. I personally think history is really cool.
So if you were going to be a sophomore and you're up for the challenge, Ms. Jones and I would love to have the opportunity to take you on this journey through AP World History Modern.
So my name is Ms. Bogosian. I teach AP US History, and this is my 4th year at Spanish River. If I asked a student what they would say about this class, it would be that it's engaging, meaningful, and that they're well prepared to take their AP exam. I really enjoy about this class the fact that I have a passion for teaching AP US History, and I look forward to students being successful. The number one thing I believe that students would get from this class is that they're going to develop the skills to be successful in their academics and to apply history to their lives and to be lifelong learners.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Morano, and I teach Global Perspectives and Research, along with Ms. Gonzalez. I've been teaching at River for 4 years, but this is my 24th year of teaching. What I love most about this class is the opportunity that students get to discover and research information on topics that they are interested in, and then they get to analyze it and think critically about it, having them become knowledgeable global citizens. I asked a former GPR student, Jillian, who's now a senior, what she had to say about the course. And I quote, "GPR was by far my favorite class I took in high school because of the content and the teacher. I learned so much about the proper way to conduct research, cite sources, give a presentation, and so many more skills that really benefited me throughout the rest of my years in high school and will definitely benefit me when I enter college and the future workforce." There's no one thing that students get from this course, but there's a whole bunch of things. All the skills that colleges and universities are looking for in their students, such as learning to explore and make judgments, critical thinking skills, problem solving, and communication and collaboration skills, all through looking at global issues of relevance and importance to your own life. Please consider taking Global Perspectives. You'll be glad you did.
Hello, Shark fans and future art historians. My name is Barbara Bursler, and I teach AP Art History. I've been at Spanish River for about 30 years, long time, and I'm teaching AP Art History maybe for the past 15 or so. It's a great course. Even if you love art, even if you don't love art, when you come away from the course, I think you'll have like a nodding acquaintance with the arts. That's really my goal. But we talk about art from the caveman to the present day, probably like 350 works we have to study, and I think you'll like it. It's enjoyable. It's not the easiest, but if you like art or even if you don't like art, you might end up liking the history of art. I would encourage you to take it. You can get out of a credit in college, and it's also something you're going to take with you through your life. You don't think so, but you could be somewhere in a business meeting or anywhere, and art will come up. You can use it in the business world. You can use it in any walk of life, even if you want to be on Jeopardy. Jeopardy has art history questions on it all the time. So anyway, I encourage you to sign up, and you'll be a major art historian, and you will be an aficionado of the arts when you're done.
Hi, I'm Mr. Bryan, and I'd like to talk to you about AP Biology. I've been teaching this course here at River for 10 years, and I absolutely love teaching it. It's a course that challenges you to think about life and the world in ways that you've never thought about it before. It gives you a fundamental understanding of life and just from every level, from the molecular level up to the entire biosphere. It's a course that I'm very passionate about. I study molecular biology in college. And one of the awesome things about this course is that it's ever-changing. Biology is advancing at a very fast rate today, and the course is evolving right along with it. So I hope you come along the journey and learn about life with me. Thanks.
AP Chemistry. In AP Chemistry, you will learn about the fundamental concept of chemistry, including structure and states of matter, intermolecular forces and reactions. You'll do hands-on lab investigations and use chemical calculations to solve problems. In this course, some of the skills you'll learn are the following: designing experiments and procedures to test a prediction or theory, explaining how the microscopic structure of a substance determines its chemical properties, making a scientific claim and supporting it with evidence, creating graphs, diagrams, and models that represent chemical phenomena, and balancing chemical equations.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Sousa.
And I'm Mr. Maneri.
And we teach Advanced Placement Environmental Science.
Hey, Ms. Sousa, if you ask your students what they'd say about your course, what do you think it would be?
My students describe the class as high energy, interactive, and content forward. I think that they also enjoy the fact that the information taught is applicable in everyday life. What about your students?
Well, my students also find the class applicable to everyday life, like using what they learned in class to help them reduce their overall carbon footprint. Ms. Sousa, you've been teaching AP Environmental Science for over 10 years now here at River. What do you like most about teaching the class?
I love teaching AP Environmental Science because of the diverse topics I get to teach. Some of my favorite topics include nuclear energy, soil, and biodiversity. How about you, Mr. Maneri?
Well, I'm old enough to remember the very first Earth Day, and that was 1970. And I think that started my interest in the environment, and now I get to share my interest with my students. So, Ms. Sousa, what's the #1 thing you believe students get from your class?
I think students get an appreciation for the natural world and a greater understanding of the importance of sustainability for our future generations. How about your students?
Well, I think our students gain an understanding of how interconnected and interdependent humans are with each other, and how that will, all the aspects of that affect the environment. Everything that they do or they don't do will in some way affect the world around us.
Thank you for your time, and we look forward to teaching you in AP Environmental Science.
For the AICE Environmental Management course, some of the following things that you will cover are an introduction to environmental management, environmental research and data collection, managing human population, managing ecosystems and biodiversity, managing resources, managing water supplies, managing the atmosphere, and managing climate change. This is a 2-day assessment given at the end of the course, typically in May. Please remember, this course is only available to AICE diploma-seeking students. Again, only for AICE diploma-seeking students.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Hernandez, and I am one of the 2 AP Psychology teachers here at Spanish River High School. This is my 5th year teaching here at Spanish River, and if you were to ask me what students like about this course, I think that they would say that it's super interesting because it has a lot to do with everyday life and the decisions you make and the experiences you have in high school, as well as in the relationships you have with family and friends. One of the things I love teaching most about this class is the fact that I really get to see students mature and become very self-aware and learn really essential skills that will help them to be able to better overcome difficulties throughout their lives, teaching them how to break poor habits, unhealthy behaviors, and even change toxic forms of thinking. And because of that, students who choose to take this course really do grow, not just in their academic performance and doing well on tests, but they reap the benefits of the content we teach over their lifetime. One of the, I would say, things that students gain most, other than what I just said, for taking this class, would be practical tools for bettering your lives, how to handle challenges academically, physically, emotionally, and also healthy coping skills for reducing stress, negative emotions, and kind of like the do's and don'ts for cultivating achievement, careers, and healthy relationships. There's no prerequisite for taking AP Psychology. It's an awesome course for a 10th, 11th, or 12th grader, and I hope that you choose to join us and take it next year. So I also teach AICE Sociology. And AICE Sociology is an amazing course. If you were to ask a student about it, I think they would tell you that it is academically challenging. It's going to push you out of your comfort zone and definitely refine your writing skills. But it is, again, very, very interesting because it forces you to think about things that you've probably never thought about before. One thing that I love about teaching this course is that it gives students an opportunity to see the world and people's behavior from different perspectives. And it teaches the importance of how perspectives you hold might shape your experiences and the way that you interpret things. Sociology allows for the ability, I like to say, to see the familiar in an unfamiliar way. And because of that, one of the #1 things that students walk away with from this course is the ability to think critically. And to think about the impacts that social institutions might have on individuals and their behavior, the way policies and philosophies are actually behind a lot of the different aspects of society that we live and interact with day in and day out. Students are exposed to tons of different perspectives, and they learn to critically assess each of them while discussing their opinions in a really civil and mature way. So I think because of that, it's a really useful course in today's world, and I hope that you choose to take it with us next year.
AP Physics 1 is an algebra-based, introductory college-level physics course. Students cultivate their understanding of physics through inquiry-based investigations as they explore the following topics: dynamics, circular motion and gravitation, energy, momentum, simple harmonic motion, torque and rotational motion, electric charge and electric force, DC circuits, and mechanical waves and sound. AP Physics 1 is a full-year course that is equivalent of a first semester introductory college course in algebra-based physics.
Hi, this is Mr. Bryan again, and I'd like to talk to you about AICE level marine science, both AS and A. This is an awesome introductory level marine science course where you get to learn about the ocean, how everything works in the ocean, and of course marine life. Just a little bit about myself, guys. I grew up here in South Florida, spent my entire childhood on the water, whether it be snorkeling, fishing, boating. Absolutely love all of our beautiful natural resources here in South Florida. And it's one of the reasons I'm so passionate about teaching this course. In fact, a few years ago, I even got my Coast Guard certified captain's license and started running fishing charters over the summer. So I absolutely love all aspects of the ocean and all of our beautiful natural resources we have here in South Florida. And it's something that I would like to share with you and also help you to increase your knowledge of marine science. So again, I hope you take this course with me. It'll be a lot of fun and you'll learn a lot too. Thanks.
Practical experiences through the labs that we do in class. The #1 thing that students get out of this class is they get to build their confidence with new information and ideas. And this really enhances their ability to take their critical thinking skills and apply them to biological problems. Thank you for your time, and I hope that your student chooses to join me in learning about biology and take AICE Biology class.
Hey students, Mr. Vargas here to tell you a little bit about our AP Computer Science Principles course being offered here at Spanish River. So this is my 10th year teaching at Spanish River and my 5th year teaching computer science. Both courses that I teach are AP courses. The first level course is AP Computer Science Principles. This course is designed to help students better understand what computer science is all about. Yes, we write programs, but we also study the different fields that fall under the CS umbrella. For example, we learn about how information is being represented digitally, how the internet works, processing data, and a little on cybersecurity and the impact that computing innovations have had on our world. And yes, there is programming. So we spend a lot of time learning how to write JavaScript code at code.org. So why should you sign up for this course? Easy. My students overwhelmingly enjoy this course, and you learn how to make programs and build apps. In fact, I recently surveyed them asking what I should tell you about CS principles, and here was some of their comments. So this course will help you and change how you view technology. Not only is this course very useful for any college major and impressive on your resume, but it is so interesting and entertaining. Anyone who doesn't take this course is missing out. There's a lot of room for creative freedom in your coding, your own apps, which makes it really enjoyable. And it's great to take because it's taught in a way that is easy to understand regardless of any level of background knowledge, and you learn things that can be extremely useful later on. And finally, it helped me realize what career path I want to go down and allowed me to learn to code before college. And that was just a few of the very positive comments that my students wrote. So I think the number one thing that students will get from this course is a much better appreciation for how the digital world around us works. Software has infiltrated every aspect of our lives, and that isn't going to change. So even if you don't decide to pursue computer science after taking the class, you'll have a much better understanding of what it's about. Also, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it is an AP course and you do have to be willing to put in the work, but it's totally doable. And sophomores, if you really love it, then there's a second level course called AP CSA, a purely Java programming course that you can move on to in your senior year. So try something different, learn something new, push yourself, anybody can learn. Sign up for AP Computer Science Principles. I look forward to seeing you in August. Until then, take care and be safe. Go Sharks.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Magulik, and I've been teaching here at River for 12 years. I would like to share some information about ACE thinking skills. We offer the AS level with an option to take the A-level papers. That means that successfully passing the exams will give you credit for up to 2 college classes. This class is an elective class and counts towards the ACE diploma. As the name implies, this class will make you think. It will challenge you, it will frustrate you, and best of all, it will allow you to develop the critical thinking skills necessary to tackle more difficult courses. We cover a wide range of topics, from mathematical problem solving, logical thinking, brain teasers and riddles, to writing persuasive essays, analyzing arguments, logical fallacies, and evaluating evidence. The broad scope of topics allows students to experience topics that they don't see in other courses and to grow their base of knowledge and skills to solve complex problems. Students generally find this class fun, as do I. We use our thinking skills to build spaghetti bridges and buildings and to see how much weight it can hold. The record is over 20 statistics textbooks. We also have a mock trial. We build containers to protect an egg from breaking when it's dropped and create infomercials. We have many debates over topics such as who would make a better president, The Rock or Bon Jovi, or why left Twix is better, or the great toilet paper debate, over or under. One thing I love about this class is the fact that we end up laughing every day. This is an ACE class, and I wouldn't say it's easy due to the challenging nature of the topics, but it is a class that students find useful when facing other difficult classes. So I leave you with this riddle as I encourage you to take this class next year and join me on an adventure into developing your thinking skills. Penny has 5 children. The first is named January. The second kid is February. Her third is called March. Fourth is April. What is the name of the fifth? And I'll give you a hint, the answer is not May.
Hi, I'm Stephen Cochran. I teach Calculus BC, as the shirt shows. So, why take Calculus BC here at Spanish River? Well, all STEM majors should take Calculus PC because it's going to be required for you when you enter college. Second, we cover the course in about 125 days, where in college they cover it in about 30 days. So we take a lot more time to cover the same material. Most of the students, although the perception is that they don't do well, but most of my students get A's and some get B's, and almost 100% pass the AP exam. So it's a great course. You'll be incredibly good at mathematics by the time you're done if you're not already incredibly good, and I encourage you to take it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Miss Sullivan. I teach AP Calc AB. This is my 5th year at Spanish River, and it's my new home, and I've been loving it here, partly because of the students, partly because of the AP Calc AB students. I think if you ask the students, it's one of the more challenging classes they've ever taken, because so many people, so many students are used to doing things in their head. They calculate in their head, they have a good number sense, and math has been really easy for them. And suddenly, now they're having to document everything, which is really great practice for the real world and what's to come in their future. So this is a little change of approach for them, and it can be a little bit challenging. It's a little learning curve for them at the beginning. But coming out the other end, I have students who come back to me after they're done with the course and say, oh, thank God you taught me to do that. Now I'm off to a higher level math class in college, and everything you taught me is now standing by me. So that makes me feel really good. And I love the students. It's a captive audience because I love math, but most of the kids share that passion about mathematics. The course takes rates of change and area under curves and volumes of revolutions and related rates and optimization. Takes some real world practicality and takes everything they've ever learned in mathematics and puts it all together. So the puzzles that they solve, the problems that they solve are fascinating, and they speak to things that they'll do in the future, in their futures. So I hope you all join me. It's a lot of fun, and well, math is just fun. So what more do I need to say?
Hi, my name is Mrs. Magulik, and I've been teaching here at River for 12 years. I've been teaching statistics for 8 years, and I would like to share some information with you about AP statistics. First, let me say that statistics really isn't math. Yes, you get a math credit for it, but it is unlike any math class you have ever taken. There's a lot of writing and interpreting the results we get from analyzing data. Stats is a highly interdisciplinary field. You will find science, math, writing, reading, and even political aspects to this course. Statistics isn't just about data analysis or numbers. It is about understanding the world around us, and because it is so diverse, you can apply your knowledge to nearly any area you are passionate about, such as the environment, healthcare, human rights, politics, psychology, sports, and all other STEM fields. More and more jobs are requiring statistical literacy and skills in data analysis from their employees. The first step is to take a statistics class and open yourself to its power and potential. Students often say this class is challenging, and as a higher level AP math class, it is. But it is also extremely relevant to any path you take after high school. In fact, most college majors require you to take a statistics course before graduating. Students have told me over and over how grateful they are to have taken statistics in high school, and that they feel more prepared for the next level classes at college. My goal for students who take this class is to learn how to take data, evidence, or statistics and make inferences about the population of interest. Instead of just blindly accepting the information given, question it and use good statistical practices to be able to draw conclusions based on statistical evidence. I love teaching this class and being able to apply what we are learning to real-world situations. I typically have activities that allow students to engage with the material in a fun way, such as bungee jumping Barbies, or determining if there is a linear relationship between two variables, or using goldfish crackers to estimate the population of fish in a lake, or determining if the proportion of red M&Ms is really what the manufacturer claims. Being the math geek that I am, I think this is one of the most interesting subjects of study in mathematics, and I encourage you to take this class and learn more about statistics too.
Hi, I'm Miss Sullivan. I'm here to talk about AICE Pure Math 1 and 2. We're really excited to be offering it next year. It's going to be replacing the Honors Pre-Calc course. It's going to be the course in between Honors Algebra 2 and AP Calc AB. So we're really excited. It will give students an opportunity to achieve that AICE diploma because we haven't had an AICE Math course here previously. So I think students will really want to sign up for this course. It'll be a little bit challenging, like any math course, but I think it'll be a lot of fun to gain the skills that you'll need to set you up to be successful in AP Calc AB later on. So join AICE Pure Math for next year.
Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you will take advantage of these courses at Spanish River High School. We are excited to have a solid group of students this year that will be earning their AICE diploma and will be guaranteed Bright Future scholarships as long as they meet the other requirements for the scholarship. It has become more difficult for students to meet the SAT-ACT requirement over the past few years, and the AICE diploma recipients are guaranteed this award. We are fortunate here at River to be blessed with the absolute best AP and AICE teachers. We are able to offer so many options for acceleration here at Spanish River, and we hope you will take advantage of these courses, helping build your college application while preparing you for the rigorous road ahead in college. Thank you.